Hello everyone. I call myself Mr. U.S. Patil, Assistant Professor at Sharad Institute of Technology, College of Engineering, EDRA, Ichalkarji, District Kolhapur, Maharashtra. Now we see the introduction part of CAD CAM. The contents are CAD CAM definitions. We'll go through the CAD CAM definitions, the product cycle, and the CAD CAM. The product cycle revised with CAD CAM OLED. CAD CAM. Yes, CAD/CAM is a term which means computer-aided design and computer-aided manufacturing. Computer-aided design (CAD) that is CAD and computer-aided manufacturing (CAM) that is CAM. It is the technology concerned with use of digital computers to perform certain functions in design and manufacturing or production. This technology is moving in the direction of the greater integration of design and manufacturing, two activities which have traditionally been treated as a distinct and separate functions in the production firm. Ultimately, the CAD CAM will provide the technology base for the computer integrated factory of the future. Computer aided design can be defined as the use of computer systems to create, modify, analyze, or optimization of design. The computer system consists of a hardware and software to perform the specialized design functions required by the particular user firm. The CAD hardware typically includes the computer, one or more graphical display terminals, keyboards, and other peripheral equipment. The CAD software consists of the computer programs to implement computer graphics on the system, plus application program to facilitate the engineering functions of the user company. For example, these applications programs include stress strain analysis components, dynamic response of mechanisms, heat transfer calculations, and numerical control part programming. These are some examples we can say. The collection of application programs will vary from one user firm to the next because the production lines, manufacturing processes, and customer markets are different. These factors will give rise to difference in CAD system requirements. The computer aided manufacturing, the computer aided manufacturing CAM can be defined as the use of computer systems to plan, manage, and control the operations of the manufacturing plant through either direct or indirect computer interface with the plant's production resources. Here, as indicated by the definition, the applications of computer added manufacturing falls in two broad categories. One is computer monitoring and control, manufacturing support applications. The computer monitoring and control, there are the direct applications. There are direct applications in which the computer is connected directly to the manufacturing process for the purpose of monitoring or control the process. Just monitoring and controlling the process. If you say manufacturing support application, these are the indirect applications. These are the indirect applications in which the computer is used to support of the production operation in the plant, but there is no direct interface between computer and the manufacturing process. The distinguish between two categories is functional to an understanding of computer aided manufacturing. It seems appropriate to elaborate on the brief of these two types. The computer monitoring and control. The computer monitoring and control can be separated into monitoring applications and control applications. Monitoring and control applications. Computer process monitoring. Computer process monitoring involves a direct computer interface with the manufacturing process. Monitoring control process. The observing, we can say, the computer process monitoring involves a direct computer interface with manufacturing process for the purpose of observing the process and associated equipment and collecting data from the process. The computer is not used to control the operation directly. The control of the process remain in the hand of human operators who may be guided by the information complained by computer. The computer process control goes one step further than monitoring by not only observing the process but also controlling it based on the observation. The distinction between monitoring and control is displayed here. We can see here the figure. With the computer monitoring, with the computer, this is computer monitoring A, that is computer monitoring. Computer monitoring, the flow of data between process and computer is in only one direction, from process to computer. In control, in control, the computer interface always or allows for a two-way flow of data. Two-way of flow data. Signals are transmitted from the process to the computer, just as in case of computer monitoring. But in addition, the computer issues command signals directly to the manufacturing process based on the control algorithmic algorithms contained in its software. In addition to the application involving a direct computer process interface for the purpose of process monitoring and control, computer aided manufacturing also includes direct applications in which the computer serves a support role in the manufacturing operation of the plant. In these applications, the other computer is not liked directly, or other computer is not linked directly to the manufacturing process. Instead, the computer is used offline to provide plans, schedules, forecasts, instructions, and information by which the firm's production resources can be managed more effectively. The form of the relationship between the computer and the process is represented symbolically. We can say here figure. Dashed lines are used to indicate that the communication and the control link is an offline connection. Communication and control links is an offline connection with human being with human beings often required to consummate the interface. Some examples of CAM we can say numerical control part programming by computers, computer automated process planning, computer generated work standards. In all these examples, human beings are presently required in the applications either to provide inputs to the computer program or to interpret the computer output and implement the required action, right? So this is manufacturing supports applications. So now we'll move for the product cycle of CAD CAM. The scope of CAD CAM in the operations of the manufacturing firm of you can say customer or market. It is appropriate to examine the various activities and functions that must be accomplished in the design and manufacture of the product. That we refer to these activities and functions as the product cycle. This diagram showing various steps in the product cycle. The cycle is driven by customers and markets which demands the product. It is realistic to think of these as a large collection of diverse industrial and consumer market rather than one monolithic market. Depending on the particular customer group, there will be difference in the way the product cycle is activated. There is different way the product cycle is activated. In some cases, the design functions in some cases design functions are preferred by customers and the product manufactured by a different firm. In other cases, design and manufacture is accomplished by the same firm. Whatever the case, the product cycle begins with concept, an idea for a product. This concept is cultivated, refined, analyzed, improved, and translated into a plan for the product through the design engineering process. The plan is documented by drafting a set of engineering drawings showing how the product is made and providing a set of specifications indicating how the product should perform. except for engineering change, which typically follow the product throughout its life cycle. This completes the design activity. The next activity involves the manufacturing of the product. Manufacturing of the product. A scheduling a process plan is formulated which specifies the sequence of production operations required to the product. Make the product. New equipment and tool must sometimes be acquired to product. Produce the new product. Scheduling provides a plan that commits the company to the manufacture of a certain quantities of the product by certain dates. Once all of these plans are formulated, the product goes to the production, followed by quality testing and delivered to the customer. If we see this product cycle, this is revised product cycle revised with CAD-CAM, that is OLED. The impact of CAD-CAM is manifest in all of the different activities in the product cycle as indicated in this figure. The computer-aided design and automated drafting are utilized in the conceptualization, design, and documentation of the product. The computers are used in process planning and scheduling to perform these functions more efficiently. The computers are used in production to here monitor and controls the manufacturing operations. In the quality control, computers are used to perform inspections and performance test on the product and its components. As illustrated in this figure, the CAD/CAM is overlaid on virtually all of the activities and functions of the product cycle. In the design and the production operations of the modern manufacturing firm, the computer has become a manifested, useful, and absolutely necessary tool. It is strategically important and competitively imperative that manufacturing firm and the people who are employed by them understand CAD CAM. This is revised means everywhere we can say that this in product cycle there were no any such computers added. This is man-made design, drafting, planning, everything. So here we added a computer here to for designing, computer automation drafting also from computer, process planning is also the help of computerized scheduled, also computerized controlled, For example, you can say robots, machines, etc. to production for use for production. And this is the revised product cycle. And now we'll see the automation and CAD CAM. In a in automation, defined as a technology concerned with the application of complex mechanical, electronic, and computer based systems in the operation and control of production. It is the purpose to establish the relation between CAD, CAM, and automation. As there are there are differences in the way of product cycle is implemented for different firms involved in the production. The production activity can be divided in four main categories. Divided in this four main categories. This first one, continuous flow process, mass production of discrete product, batch production, and last one is job shop production. The relationship among the four types in terms of product variety and the product variety and production quantity can be con- conceptualized, right? there are some overlapping there are some overlapping of the categories as in shows here, right? Some are overlapping. There are some of the notable achievements in automation technology for each of the four production type. If you see the categories of continuous flow process, it is dedicated to production large amount of a bulk product. For example, you can say the chemical plant, oil refineries, etc. And if you see the category in the mass production of a discrete product, here dedicated production of large quantities of one product, you can say with perhaps a limited model variation. You can say example automobiles, appliances, engine blocks, etc. If you see here category in the batch production, the production of medium lot sizes of same product or component. The lots may be produced once or repeated periodically. For example, books, clothing, and certain industrial machines or machineries. Now, this is one. Last one is a job shop production. In production of low quantities, often one of a kind of specialized products. The products are often customized and technologically complex. Example, aircraft, machine tools, and other equipment. So this is automation and CAD CAM. A graph we can say production quantity versus that product variety. By this we saw the product quantity. This is a bulk product, because of that quantity will be more and variety will be less, very less, and so on. So so guys, this is what introductory part of CAD CAM. So we'll see a next video soon. Thank you.